to Salawati. We're leaving Sarong. You have a little bit of rainy weather, a little bit, so have the camera out before it starts getting wet. Might have some seawater splashing up, so I'm going to put the camera away. Got about a 1 hour boat ride. Alright, get it back at you later. So we have made it to our next destination. We left Sarong in this little boat right here. Supposed to take us an hour. It took us about an hour and a half. We had a little bit of stormy seas and whatnot. Stopped at, we're on the island of Salawati. We stopped at the main village over here. We ate lunch and we actually picked up the chief. So we gained one member of our group about 30 minutes this direction. We pulled up at this little remote beach here. They have a camp back here that they don't come to that often, maybe only for hunting or agriculture or something like that. Little group of dogs met us on the beach here, but it seems like the dogs are the only things that actually live here. We went inside. I'll show you the house. This is going to be our base camp, basically just for today and tonight, and then tomorrow, in the afternoon tomorrow, we'll head back to Sarong. So come inside. It's very basic, all the essentials. It's actually quite nice. This is going to be our room here. We cleaned it out. They have a mattress. We brought our own mosquito net. We chased out 2 rats, a few cockroaches, and then there was some ants here. So yeah, we sprayed some repellent, did some sweeping and cleaning, and this is going to be our room. It's overcast outside, as you can see. It's not very warm at all, so it's actually going to be a comfortable night. Over here on this side, it's going to be our cooking area. We brought some food, some eggs and vegetables and things. They've already started a fire, and we have the fuel and whatnot. So there's a small river that's behind here. One of our guides there is already kind of clearing the path, and he told me this place is called Nalo. So it's going to be exciting. Hopefully we can find something. I'm optimistic that the rain has now stopped. And the rain is kind of like the primer that gets things going for the nighttime. So hopefully, we're at it again. So hopefully we'll have some luck. And we have our video cameras, lots of extra batteries. So we'll bring you guys along with us and see what we can find. All right, we'll check in later. So Apple made mention that she pointed at these coconuts up here. And right away, without any delay, this gentleman climbs up here and starts cutting down coconuts for us.
Thank you. Makasih.
Somebody's thirsty. Thank you, Wemby. Headed to a cave, 10 minutes walk. Had no idea that even was here, but he says there's a lot of bats, so usually where there's bats, there's snakes, so let's go see. And here it is. We're going inside. Bats are racing outside. They can sense the commotion of us coming in, but it's a big cave. It has a bit of a drop, and it looks like there's water. It's going to be walking through a little bit of water at the bottom. Should be interesting. So I was wrong about bats. These are actually birds. Big giant entryway here. We're going to be walking through here, and I guess we're going to be exiting somewhere else. So we are on the lookout for anything creepy and crawling. All right, so now everything has changed. Now these are bats, and they are plentiful. There are many, many, many in here. And there's also some very large cave crickets. Right here. Very, very large cave crickets. So here's one of the cave swallows. Now there are bats up here, and this little guy, oh, he can actually fly. All right. He may have come too far back here into the dark, or I really have no idea. Maybe there's a mix of both in here, but it seems to me that this is all bats back here. The bird, oh, there's a lot back there too. We're going back there, and there's a very, very big amount flying in and out. This will be interesting. So here is a big cave spider, not a tarantula, and this one captured a cricket, and it's just gobbling away there. And again, this is a very big spider. It's my hand for reference, covered with bat poop, but pretty good size. I always say this every time I go into caves like this that aren't frequented very much. If you don't like this creepy crawly stuff, this is not the place for you. Everywhere you step, everywhere you put your hand, there is something crawling around. Even all this bat droppings, I mean, this is just a big gigantic pile. There are cockroaches crawling in here, crickets, whip scorpions on the walls. I mean, it's pretty brutal, but it's a really interesting place. The air is still good. It's not feeling very toxic as of yet. It's not like a real burning acidic smell. So we're gonna keep going. This is very, very interesting. This is unique to this cave. I've been in a lot of caves and I've never seen a tarantula. I'm seeing tarantulas that are making their burrows down into the bat guano and webbing out a hole just like a normal terrestrial spider would do, terrestrial tarantula. And then I'm also seeing them webbing out small areas like that and making their homes there. I've peeked into all the different burrows. They all look like the same species. They're all a brown color. So, I don't think it's different species, but it's really odd to find them not only in a cave, but also doing two different types of homes. It's really bizarre. And there's a lot. I mean, everywhere I'm stepping, I'm seeing there's another burrow there, and tarantula's right there at the entrance. Starting to back up a little bit now, though. Wow, really interesting. So here's one of the swallows on the wall here. And then the bats are the ones that are buzzing around, making all the chirping noises. And then swinging over here, where was it? Look at the size of this spider up here. Wow. It's unreal. So by the time we emerged out of all that cave system, it is now dark. So we're trekking back to our camp in total darkness. But I found this gecko crawling on one of the vines here. I thought it was kind of interesting. And the other thing that's pretty cool is that there are large millipedes all over the place here. There's one here, another one there, another one here. They're pretty good size. So our 2 weeks in Indonesia has already come to an end. But those that know me, I'm not flying halfway around the world just for 2 weeks. So what I have not mentioned as of yet is that we are going to Thailand, and we're gonna hope to have another mini adventure before we head back. So you're all welcome to come along. Let's do this.